Hi, I'm Lou. This is Evolutionary Eats, and I'm going to show you how to make a dill red potato salad. So, what I have here are some beautiful little dill pickles that I bought at a local specialty market, and I just happen to love them. They are imported and they're wonderful. If you do not want to use dill pickles, you can also simplify this and just use some dill pickle relish. Get the same effect. I just happen to like these, and I like using my knife. So that's one. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons in here, and this is number 2, because you want enough of that pickle taste in there. And that's done. So then the next thing I'm gonna do, after I get those pickles in there, is show you a neat little trick. I am going to show you how to cut an onion. This is probably one of the most challenging things that anybody has to do. So first what you're going to do is, this is the blossom end. This is the root end. So what I am going to do is cut off the top of the blossom end. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to keep this root intact and I'm not peeling it yet. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the center of the root and go straight down with my knife. All right, perfect. I only need half of this onion for this recipe, so I'm gonna put that aside. And then I'm gonna peel it. See how easy that was? Super fast. All these little chefy tricks that I can teach you. All right, next thing, I want a fairly small dice. Keep your fingers at the top of the onion. Get your knife parallel with the board and kind of cut through. It's going to be slippery. All right, just like that. Then, and don't worry about little pieces falling off, I'm going to go right here and right here, and I'm doing these about, less than 1/4 of an inch. And you'll see why, right here, why I kept that root intact. Because it kind of holds this whole thing together, so I don't have onions flying everywhere. All right, down there, some more, and we'll leave that. That looks good. Don't worry about these pieces, we can just chop through this. Next, gonna love this, watch. Perfect little onions. Just gonna cut through, cut through, cut through, and cut through. And then, since I'm frugal, and I wanna use all of it, and I like onion in my potato salad, I'm just going to do this. Done. That's it. Very easy. Practice that a few times and it will make you very happy. Also, I think the faster you can cut it, the less likely you are to cry when you're chopping your onions. Just a little thing. I know that seems like a lot, but it really isn't. That was a very small onion, and this might be half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. All right, of course this is a potato salad, so I have these beautiful, organic, tiny little red potatoes, and all I've done with these is boil them. You can see this one had a little funky spot on it, so I cut it off before I put it in. So I boiled it, and I boiled in salt water. And I'm just going to kind of cut it into about 3/4 of an inch size, and you can just eyeball that. It's not that big. And I just have 5 here that I'm going to cut up. As you can see, I already cut it up. For this entire recipe, I used about 2 pounds of potatoes. So beautiful, beautiful. One thing about shopping is, and I said this at the last segment, and I'll say it again, is you should always try to buy the best that you can. If you can't afford to buy organic food because it's more expensive, then don't buy it. These actually happen to be on sale, and they were about the same price as the conventionally grown potatoes, so I went ahead and bought them. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous little potatoes. But if you can't afford it, don't. There are certain things that I always buy organic because I can do it, I can afford it. But there's a lot of things that are just as good conventionally, and If it's more expensive to buy one or the other and you're trying to save some money, then go with what your budget will allow. Ah, potato skin. I did leave the skin on. I love the skin. Next thing, and that's another thing that I buy organic. I always spend money on organic. And little eggs. These are perfect. Beautiful. And I must say, I did a fabulous job of cooking these eggs. They are not hard boiled. They are hard cooked. So, just going to chop them up. Real simple, real loose. I don't really care if these are perfect or not. So, that's a little thick. So I think I'll do it this. And this recipe calls for 3 large hard cooked eggs. And I love these eggs. I will always spend money on organic eggs because, to me, they just taste better. I even did a comparison between these and some less expensive eggs. And I just, again, I like these a lot better. Next thing we're going to do is get some of our other stuff in here. We have dill pickle juice. I'm going to throw that in. That was about a tablespoon. I have some prepared horseradish. Again, half a teaspoon or so. Fresh dill. Oh, love this stuff. And all I'm going to do is mince this. Just get through it really fast. And there we go. Ah! It's between the egg and the dill. Having some fun here today. All right, throw this in. That's probably a tablespoon once it's all in there. And I realized I have to step out of frame for 1 second because I forgot the black pepper. I'll be right back. Pepper grinder. All right. Next, Dijon mustard. This is organic Dijon. And I'm going to eyeball that. That was a good tablespoon. And then this wonderful mayonnaise. You can use a regular mayonnaise, canola oil, soybean oil, vegetable oil, veganese, I don't care. Whatever you like the best, go ahead and do that. I just happen to like this safflower mayonnaise. I think it has a little nuttier flavor for this particular recipe. So I'm going to use, eyeball this again, probably 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. And then just kind of stir that in. I'm going to make a mess here. Here, move it over here. Get the knife out of the way. And pepper grinder. Half a teaspoon, thereabouts. I didn't add salt to this, and there's a really good reason why. The pickle juice has salt. The pickles have salt. The mayonnaise has salt. I cooked the potatoes in salt, so really, it shouldn't even need it. So mix that up, and here we have our wonderful Dijon, dill, mayonnaise, onion, potato salad. Do I look like I am having fun. Food should always be fun. If it's not, you should, I don't know, stop eating. I don't think anybody can do that. You should smell this. This is just a wonderful smell. All right, done. I know I made a mess out of the bowl. That's okay. All right, now for the taste. Get a little egg. See if I can get a little piece of that onion. This is make me happy food. It's very good, can taste every ingredient in it. What's nice about this is that if you need it for a picnic or if you need it to take it someplace or you just want to eat it and you have time, make it a day ahead. All of these flavors will start having a little party and they'll get together and just make a fabulous, fabulous potato salad. Beautiful dill red potato salad. This is Evolutionary Eats. I'm Lou. You can get more information and the recipe at evolutionaryeats.com. Thanks very much, and always, always buy the best that you can afford. Bye.